Okay, so for today's meditation, you do not need anything. You just need yourself. But I do ask that you get into a comfortable position. Technically, not so comfortable that you fall asleep, but if you do fall asleep, that is totally okay. Taking some time here to make any adjustments that you might need in order to be more comfortable. Maybe you realize, like, wow, these clothes I'm wearing are super not it. Let me go quickly put on some sweats. That's okay. It's okay. You got time. You are never late. You are always where you are supposed to be. If you'd like, you can gently close your eyes here. And if closing your eyes is too much for you today, you always have the option of just gazing down the bridge of your nose, which gives you the same benefit as closing your eyes, okay? So you're not missing out if you're not closing your eyes. Just adjusting, right? Go ahead and start by just taking several deeper inhales and exhales. So you're not changing the way you're breathing. You're just breathing a little deeper. So on your inhales, maybe you hold them for a little longer. On your exhales, maybe you hold those for a little longer. And now allowing your breath to be natural and easy. Not needing to change anything, not altering anything. Inviting your intention in and noticing the sense of your body in this moment. Maybe just noticing if there are any places in your body where you are holding or bracing or constricting, where there's any tension. And as you are gently sweeping your body, just noticing if there are any places of holding, bracing, and just allowing yourself to invite in a certain kindness and gentleness so that you can acknowledge these places in your body without needing to fix them, without needing to judge them, labeling them good or bad. So even if your body doesn't relax here or doesn't soften, you can still relax your mind. And you can still relax the way that you are reacting to the sensations in your body. Bringing in a real sense of like kindness here, right? It's a theme here if you haven't caught on yet. Just noticing the body here. And now taking a moment to reflect on the fact that your body, despite whatever challenges or difficulties or limitations it may have here in this physical world, it has done whatever you've asked of it to the best of its abilities. And as you reflect on this fact, I want you to see if you can invite in a sense of appreciation for your body and everything it has done for you. Reflecting on this fact, inviting in this feeling, and just really showing an appreciation that it has always done the best that it can. You might even notice that there are parts of your body that start to feel really pleasant or warm or alive or tingling or all of the above. And if that's not happening, that's okay too. We're just breathing, we're just noticing, just being kind. As you notice any of these places in your own body, start to invite them to expand and grow as your attention becomes aware of this feeling, this aliveness. You might even start to imagine that these sensations are slowly expanding to include your entire body. You can kind of think of it as like a cup of tea, right? So when you first put the tea into the hot cup of water, nothing's really happening. But as you let it sit there, what happens? You'll notice that the water goes from clear to slowly starting to fill with the tea, right? So I want you to envision that same kind of thing happening within you, right? So maybe you felt a warmth and a love and a kindness coming from your heart space. And now you notice that that feeling is radiating out from your heart all over your body. Remembering to breathe here as you do. And now I want you to notice in your experience and how your body is feeling now, if there's any places where you're using too much energy or too much effort. Maybe you can soften a bit more there. Maybe you can hold a bit less. Maybe you can release that feeling of having to brace. Really resting into the support of the chair or the sofa or the floor or the mat, wherever you are, and have this sense of being held, even in the effortlessness. From here, I want you to notice if there are any thoughts that might be passing through your mind. Might be thoughts that are judging or labeling or distracting, and seeing if you can bring kindness even to these flow of thoughts. Acknowledging them and then just letting them go. So that these thoughts are no longer a quote unquote problem. They're just another experience. They're just another experience that can be held in this field that you've created of kindness, of friendliness, of open acceptance, of noticing. Maybe you take another deep inhale here. and a deeper exhale. And begin to invite your mind and your body to relax into even greater stillness. Into this even greater ease, remembering that as long as you are alive, as long as you are breathing, as long as you are here in this moment, there's more right with you than there is wrong, right? There's a fundamental okayness. Just being is enough. And with your intention, seeing if you can inhabit this sense of contentness, of okayness, of well-being, letting this moment be enough. This moment is complete. Nothing is lacking. Nothing is needed. Allowing your mind and body to completely rest in this field of real gentleness and kindness and ease, and noticing that right now, all of experience can flow and happen. Nothing is a problem. That's just the unfolding process of experience. Moment to moment thoughts, sensations, feelings, sounds. This is all experience. Remembering to breathe here. And as we close here, you might even imagine for a moment what your life would be like if you were to inhabit this state on a regular basis. Moving from this place of okayness, this place of kindness, this ease and sense of contentness. Allowing this experience to really be a source of nourishment for you. Allowing yourself to be nourished and to be restored. Almost like recharging a battery, right? Or recharging your phone. Plugging yourself in. Letting yourself charge. And maybe in these final moments, allowing yourself to perhaps hold the intention that others may also experience this state of kindness, this state of well-being. And that the more you inhabit this state, right, the more that others can begin to access it for themselves. Because kindness is contagious, right? And if they can do it, why can't I? Knowing that the more that others can begin to access this for themselves, when setting these intentions to really hold kindness, that we can all be better. And this gives us this sense of gratitude and appreciation for just being. And that's a really good point to come back to throughout the day. A really great place to return. Especially if things are feeling out of control. Remember that just being is enough. If you have time, you're welcome to just sit and breathe. If you have somewhere else you need to be right now, you can go ahead and start to awaken the body. Maybe you start to move your ankles. Maybe you start to move your wrists. Maybe you start to roll your neck out a little here. Taking a moment to bring yourself back. Gently opening your eyes. Maybe taking a big deep breath in through your nose. And a big audible exhale out of your mouth. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart center, dropping your chin down to your chest and taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up for you today. It doesn't matter what you did while this was on. You could have written 20 emails. You could have gone to the restroom and stayed there the whole time playing on TikTok. Whatever you did, you still showed up. And that is the most important part. So keep showing up. Maybe you bring your thumbs to your third eye center, dropping your chin down to your chest if you haven't already, and thanking all the teachers before me who have given us this knowledge to be able to breathe and center together. And maybe now you bow your entire body down. And as always, the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you again for your time and attention today. Energy is our most valuable currency, and I very much appreciate all of you.